We have a little bit of time before that happens, apparently, so you've got time to go run to your bucket of popcorn or whatever you like. Pick up a nice can of kombucha or I don't know what. DM4, huh? Okay. So this could be close or this could be not close. Good luck, everyone. No last scores, Mushy. They are going to start right now. First map. Okay, we're on. Countdown. Get ready for the first map of this Time2Hammer 4 between SQC and DMR. 3, 2, 1, fight. Alright. And again, somebody broke the countdown. They always do that. They always do that. That's I guess the player's way of jinxing me back. So 3, 2, 1, yada yada, go! Who spawns at red? SQC gets red. That's Diki with the red. You got Mega. Kip, okay, so it was Kip at Mega and Diki at red. And they're both on mid-level. Someone move up. Kip's going back to red, so they're both on red now. And it's in 30 seconds they've picked up 10 frags. Nice little mid-air, by the way, there. So I believe we will see Diki for a while longer yet. Sitting happily on top of DM4. Kip's at high. Okay, now they're both mid-level. One of the enemies is at red. Are they going to get it? 5 seconds. That's a boar, so maybe one will respawn. Hammer respawn red. He's gonna get it. It's kind of trapped. Yeah, I mean, you saw he teleported out into shaft and rocket and stuff. So not a great start. So DMR had -1, they went up to 0, then -1 again. So it's either boars or death by lava. Either way, rough start for the West Euros. Yeah, right, first frag 1 minute in. Took their sweet time. Actually, they did more, but that's the first point. Because Bern's done 3 frags and killed himself a couple of times. Same with Hammer, so this is rough. In the previous season that they played, let me look that up, because I'm curious. When they played Sjundeå Quake Club, it was a 10 frag game between the two. This does not look like this will be such a game, because this is +30, and they have been playing DM4 earlier with Milton, and I forgot who Milton's date was. But it was a... you know, they got in the groove for sure. +28. Okay, finally DMR are getting some frags on the board. Bern on top. He's got to make sure Kip gets fucked. He's got red. Yeah, well that's no good. Bern traded spots with someone with better armor. He may not have known exactly how much armor he had, but he must have had a good idea that, okay, Diki wasn't there, he probably got the red and got out. You think so? Okay, he was playing with OK98. Yeah, so he had some good support. +30, DMR about to reach 10. Is Hammer on the board? Yes, he is. That's all good. Keep juggling Bern with the teleport. Not a problem. Diki's on top, eats Bern's pines. Bern must have been working on his DM4 pines with Viag. Ouch. Yeah, they're just taking turns. My jib, my jib, no, my jib. Denied, no green armor for you. Plus 28. Okay, so stable frag diff right now. Red is up, Kip and Burn going to duke it out. Looks like it's going to be Kip, even though he died. He respawned there, and Burn teleported out, seems like. Or he went back up, and now he's kind of fucked. He got the yellow, but that's not too much health. And he's missing out on that red. So we're almost halfway through, and shafting all around. Almost halfway through, and DMR have their work cut out for them. Burn with the discharge did not get any frags with it, unfortunately. Diki with the subtle delaying of the teleport there. And he's happy he found those health packs. Oh, lucky! Well, not lucky. Map knowledge. Hammer just got telefragged twice. Yep, Hammer got telefragged twice by Kip. Plus 39, so we just got plus 10 more. That doesn't sound too good. We were at plus 30 and now we're at plus 40, just like that. Hammer getting telefrag a couple of times. I mean, at least he got telefragged so quickly back to back that he didn't have time to pick up any good gear that would have been cancelled then. Could have been worse for him. Denied, no LG. And yeah, a few cells would have made short work of Diki even with a sliver of red. Speaking of which, it just got picked up by Kip, looks like. Yeah, okay, not just. Momentarily. It's going up. Denied. No red for Burn. Plus 47. So that's plus 20 frags in about a minute now. So if SQC weren't comfortably ahead enough, even more so now. Nice. POV switches too quickly. So I'm gonna turn off photo track so we can stay on Kip for a little bit. Little bind spam. Hammer respawning at above him actually. And Hammer actually got in a better position, respawning near that shaft. So took Kip out. Plus 50 frags, so this looks like it's over, I would say. Considering the trend on this game, it doesn't look likely that DMR is going to find a comeback. Yeah, Bernie's trying to push Shaft wearing a green armor, but he may have been alone there. So Kip seems to be always late to the party, so I'm going to switch to Diki. Diki's pulling. Oof. Hammer getting... Hammer just reset the enemy team. That's your shot for a comeback now. That's 60 frag comeback in a minute and a half. 2.5, sorry. Not going to happen. Okay, so trade and trade. Come on. Right, so they got it. Burn with the red armor. Let's see what he does. It's got to work from down there. Diki attacked and wore out this red armor. Nothing Burn could do. He could have just gone out the teleport and into something, but maybe there was someone waiting outside the tele. Ah, what are you gonna do? Kip has red. Burn pinning him down. Will they let this go to plus 60? And will DMR reach 60? They should reach 60. SQC have reached 100. Burn with a TK. Oof, self-damage. Not great self-damage as... well, thankfully his buddy came in. So was able to not completely lose the room, but like that's gonna do anything at this point. Let's go back to auto track. I have to commend Burn for his efforts, trying to clean up mid-level from lava path. Staying alive in that situation for so long. Usually I just look down the hallway and I die. Plus 54, so this is absolutely not the DM4 that these guys played in the previous season of 2-on-2. Not one bit. And previous season of 2-on-2 was actually last spring. Because there was only the 2-on-2 event on Hammer Time last year. So we got a bunch of the same teams. Some new teams, but plus 60. So garbage time. And a W for Sjundeå Quake Club. We'll see what DM Riders go for. They would be silly not to go for Bravado. And that was that. So we're going to Bravado. There we go. That's the way you do it. Good evening, Annie. Welcome. Welcome all the others that I haven't greeted. You're in for map 2 of SQC versus DM Riders. SQC taking their first map very convincingly. Nothing like previous season. So, are they getting ready? Yes, they are getting ready. Okay, hammer time. Map 2. 3, 2, 1. Kip with a good spawn. Burn with a possibly better spawn, because he may not have much stack, but he's burned with a quad on Bravado, and that's worth something. Let me tell you, you're going to see for yourselves anyway. Although they're being kept at bay. No blue guys visible in Bern's POV for a while. We just saw them retreat. They know what to expect. I think it's no secret right now that this guy flies on this map and you don't want to let him have a quad. Ah, body blocked. That's a kill that went away. I'm not muted, you're muted. Red is not there just yet, and might go to Kip. Diki's ready for quad, so we won't see red armor just yet. It's been picked up by Kip, yes. Ooh, the pine! Nice. That was nice. Well, short-lived quad. So interesting, they split duties. One of them was on, one of SQC was on quad, the other one was on red. They got both of these items, denying them to the enemy. We are tied. Is Diki warping a little bit? Maybe he's got a jittery mouse. Hammer about to die. Taking the red armor with his friend. Oh, I think he just respawned down there, that's why, because he seemed very, very low on health, and then he's still around. How is he still around? Respawn, that's how. Diki's trying to secure quad from that spawn corner. It's... yeah, run away. Burn is in a very bad position though. 4 HP, not gonna get this red. Oh, that's a bit better now. But be careful, Hammer is not too far away. Covers for Mega, that's good. So not a full Mega health for Burn, but that's a lot better than just 4 HP. I'm sure you will all agree on that. Interesting what shot he was going for there. He was going for just shooting here. I'm guessing he's hoping that the splash damage is going to kill the guy sitting there. He's worked out the window shots. Oof! Diki almost hitting a nice mid-air, but no. No! Red armor just picked up by DMR again. That's a very stacked hammer. Ready for quad. Diki is down there with the yellow, so not something to be messed around with. See, he's still alive. Not anymore. Not anymore again. Watch out for telefrags, that was so risky. He almost got... So DMR a few frags ahead, and it's Hammer doing the quad runs right now. So where are the Finns? Grenade, red tele. So they're pushing towards red. Actually making it work. Switching views a little too quickly. Let's get out of auto track for a bit and see what Kip does with his red armor. Come on, that shaft is not where it needs to be. That red is gone. He's gonna get the next one. Looks like Kip is going to be able to... What? No! He fell down to get ammunition and let Burn take the red. And that's going to be a Burn quad. He let Hammer get the yellow, so they're both sort of well equipped. Good attempt by Kip with that rocket, but did not do enough damage. That red armor is almost gone though, so Burn might sit around waiting for the yellow. He knows, because I mean he was right there when Hammer picked it up behind his back. And... okay, he gets red. They both have red. Behind the bars. That's an interesting shot to do. The other guys are harder to hit, are easier to hit than you are to them. So if you can work it for a bit. Looks like we're going to get another burn quad. Ready to make some burn victims. So that's 1, 2, 3. Not anymore. Good rockets from Diki. Kip serving as a distraction. Good, that's 4, 5. So we're at almost a plus 40 frags here. Good quad. Not awesome quad, but good quad. Right, back to auto track. Okay, Hammer is a little worse for wear. He's gonna get this one cell. Careful. Burn takes red, and Hammer and Burn 2-time this poor blue guy. So there we go, quad run. Kip, what are you doing? Good attempt, good attempt. Hammer just brushing him off his shoulder. Aha, there is a working QTV for this apparently now. Good to know, because earlier it was not connected. I'm watching this through my own local QTV. I had to connect mine, and I could somehow, so thanks for not having a password. 50 frags, 3 minutes to go. Tall order for the Finns, but hey, you never know. Yeah, now it's up, it's just it wasn't earlier. The game was, but there was no QTV port. Kip. No red armor for Kip. For Diki, neither. Right. DMR getting close to these 100 frags. $63. Red armor going up for Hammer soon. Yep. Yellow is up for grabs before quad, so watch out. You got a fallback plan if... and that was a denied, and a denied again. No, I think he got it. TKs, but that doesn't matter, you got quad. Okay, so let's see this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I was worried somebody was going to respawn behind him, and yes, he was. No telefrag to be... That's a few frags. So I like that he just stepped off the red, because he was low enough on health that it was more important to leave it to his teammate, who then just got wrecked apparently, because no one's got red. Kip has yellow, just picked it up. Diki pushing on his own. That's ballsy, because red was just now. Kip pushing from under, not gonna work. Is he going to respawn into the quad beam? Yes, he is. A couple of times. Oh, that's that's kind of cute. I'm going to whittle you down so you crater to your own death. That LG not quite on track, but eventually a couple of cells connected and turned the other guys into smithereens. That's nice. 84. So, again, garbage time. DM Riders take this convincingly, more convincingly than DM4 was taken by Sjundeå Quake Club. But I'm sure the Finns have something in store for us next game. Next map even. So Diki does have a little bit of packet loss. It seemed like that earlier. Team Blue gets to pick the map now. So Bern was predicting earlier in chat that this would go 2-2. It could. A one-sided 2-2, as it were. As each team gets their map win convincingly. So DM2 or DM6? What to expect from SQC? Are they going for a surprise shifter pick? Somehow I have a feeling it would be one of the remaining DMs. There we go, it's DM2. So when these guys met last season, DM2 was close. It was a 2-frag affair, under 50 frags. Last season, DM4 was a 10-frag affair, and it was absolutely not the case here, where they just won by like 50. Actually, they won by 60. So we're getting ready to go back to the Claustrophobopopopolis, to Popo, remember? That's the right amount of popos. So, is it going to be this kind of DM2 or not? Time will tell. As we go back to, well, we're in full screen, but... So, Diki with backroom red, Hammer with secret red. First to quad. Someone had a little hot bath. And that's Bern already tilting. 20 seconds in. Oh, nice shot from Diki. Hammer maybe not going to be greedy. Yeah, he's going to be kind of cautious there. Just refill with that secret red that he knows the timing of. I'm not sure that works. Yeah, it's not. It's hide radar, show radar. Oof. Nice little conk jump for him on the teleport exit. Ah, interesting. Okay, there we go. That's a good shot. Methodically clearing the angles. It's like a game of CS, but with high-powered weapons. One red is coming up. Is that backroom red? Yes, it is. No spawn right here. Bern with Mega and yellow, not green. Hammer's on the other side. Oh, Bern was on our side. Hammer's on the other one. Hammer with quad. There we go. So that's 2 quads. First kill. We're still tied. Cleaning up at mid. Bern's at path. And he's maybe doing long range shots with Diki. Actually, that Diki gets tasted the quad a couple of times. And the quad ends peacefully. So, what do we have now? We have a tiny lead for the West Euros. Team Red. Diki and Kip with red armor, both of them. One with Mega. And Diki is baiting Hammer into a little chase into, you know, a choke point. Hammer will have none of that. Actually, maybe Diki pulled back a little too much. Didn't try to go for this squad. But I'm sure he's got better plans. That didn't look like a better plan, but I'm sure he'll turn around. Hammer almost getting pushed into his own quad rocket. That would have been funny. Maybe later on we'll see some of that. I would like to see some of that. Schadenfreude, as always. Personal favorite. Denied. No rocket for you. Not this time. And we are tied again. So this is change of pace compared to the first 2 maps, which were blowouts. Both of them. Just get the frag. Refill. No low hanging fruit there. Although the guy did get the yellow. Quad is up now. Is it going to be for Hammer? No. There we go. Diki with the quad. Second quad for SQC. Second quad. Ooh, a bit of... Yeah, Diki with the packet loss. Ooh, that's no good. Hopefully it doesn't cost him the quad. Carefully clearing out the room. Nicely done. Just found a safe way in between that corner and Bern's rocket with the timing. I wish I could time my moves like that. SQC falling behind a little bit. Nothing they can't come back from. Although they are going to get the squad there, so maybe that'll be it. Maybe that'll be their ticket into taking the lead again. So Kip is watching over Path and Secret actually now. Bernkaoch and there we go. Tower defense in back room. None of them teleported. Oh yes, Hammer did. He's back into quad. So Diki almost... Yeah, looks like Diki did nothing with the squad. If they can't keep the quad, DMR will make sure that the enemy is not able to do anything with it. Voice might be going south. I'm hearing some crackle. Stomp. Yeah, thankfully he didn't squish his buddy. So it's Bern's turn to have his squad wasted. Well, not wasted, but it got cancelled for sure. Well done, Diki. Let's see what he does. He's got red and a lot of mega health. Little lone rockets, but just 4 frags down. Yeah, and he can't push with confidence considering the packet loss. I mean, with as much confidence. I'm sure he's pretty confident in his moves. Being the experienced player that he is. Secret not up yet. This is going to delay Bernkaoch's approach for quad. Not a problem. He's there to meet up with the Hammer, who did pick up the stuff. Looks like someone's cornered at high rocket. It's, yes, it's both of them actually. Tele high and quad low. Well, Kip was in the high rocket room. Nothing hit. And that's okay, they're just sort of locking them in that position. Nice, nice. Nice juggle. And not too bad from the blue guy, I forgot which one it was, who shot an air rocket at him. Nice exchange of rockets there. So we're saying it's fine if DMR don't do any frags with this squadron, because Hammer was sort of keeping Diki and Kip under wraps at high RL. And no one was making any more frags, so that was wasting time effectively. DMR getting some wind in their sail on that DM2. So this started very close, like -3 at most. Hammer with another quad. SQC have not been able to do much with their quads. That, yeah, Hammer, that doesn't work in that room. Even I know this. Well, you know, reflexes, I guess. Yeah, what was Bern going to do there? Just rocket, no armor? Way too early for quad. Final minute. With a 20 frag deficit for the Finns. I wonder if they can do this. I would love to see it. I'm sure a number of you would as well. This last minute 20 frag comeback on this is a good sight to see. Come on. So reds are in sync. Keeps delaying. Is he applying the link tactic of, well, I might as well not lose by as much? Oh yes, Hammer was behind. I knew something was wrong with his with Kip's Diki's movement there. Was getting jolted around from behind. So that's a win for DMR. Well done. I wasn't expecting this. And DM Riders get to pick the final map of the series. And DM6 or Shifter or Blood Run. Ah, yeah. I keep forgetting that you don't teleport as a spectator. I'm too used to Quake 3 and 4. So we're having a little break. Hammer needs a... yeah, that's Hammer's smoke break, so he's going to be back any second. As I always say. They can keep giving us a little show match. DM2, DMM4. Aw, he ran away. And guess what? This is the final map of the day. Nothing after this. I'm hearing some weird stuff. I'm a little concerned that my sound is going south. So... I'm not sure why that is. How's that sound? That was fine. Huh. A Hammer actually taking a 2-minute break as advertised. That is highly unusual. Hammer has, however, announced that he was feeling a little under the weather this weekend, so maybe he needs to find a pack of tissues. Hammer goes for Shifter, alright. So we will see whether Alice was right in the chat saying Shifter won't be exciting. Yeah, I guess it won't be. The way the games have been going, DM2 was... it almost pains me to say that, but DM2 was the most interesting of the series because it started out close and then something happened. Whereas the other two maps were pretty much blowouts early on. Well, on track for a blowout early on. Okay, we're back. Final map of the series. Diamant's pick. And a map that SQC have been practicing, so let's see whether that practice will pay off. Burn with the first squad, lucky spawn for him. Kip did get the red, so he's got that going for him, which is nice. And of course Kip shows up right on time for the red. But Burn was just able to wait. SQC making their way back onto the scoreboard. Diki trapped in the corner, won't get that red, just a couple seconds away. Shame. Hopefully they don't, well, I mean, they're Division 1 teams, so I don't think they will lose track of the red armor completely that early from being off a couple of seconds. Oops. So, team kill from DMR, preventing them the quad. It's early on, they can sort of afford to make that kind of mistake, but it's not a good mistake to make. I think we can agree on that. So that's SQC with their first quad, second quad of the map. So not much he was able to do with this, but just enough to tip the game back into their favor, at least score-wise. Control is maybe something else. Although they were able to, yeah, I don't know. We're on burn now. Kip's making his way to red. Not gonna work. We have both Hammer and Burn at it. Kip actually with a well-placed rocket. He does get the red for his team, so that's nice. They can move to the next one. But quad first. Burn won't get it. Kip again. And that quad got cancelled. Kip. He turned his back to the red. Burn was able to pick it up. So he got fragged, but that's a red armor that Kip is not going to be walking away with. And he's sort of worse for wear and needs to gear up before he goes back on a frag rampage. So he could have just continued. Instead, he has to refill, and then hopefully the other guys haven't stacked up in the meantime, which they're sort of doing. Hammer just picked up that red. Meanwhile, Kip. Okay, so not full mega, but mega nonetheless. Hammer turning his back. Fell into that LG, so yep. Predictable move. Kip easily got the shaft and then easily got shafted by Burn and Turn. We're back on the Britain. Denied. Kip almost had him. If it hadn't been for that green, that yellow armor, Burn would be dead. And he's just going to be sitting on that red, so a couple seconds. Here it is, no sponsors right. And we're tied. Back to the drawing board. Kip has mega. Just needs an armor now. So Burn and Hammer meeting up at red. Team Blue just lobbing grenades down them. Down their hatch. Okay, DMR, a couple of frags ahead. That's nothing. Diki could get this red if they're able collectively. Yes, and they actually are. So Kip's gonna take the red, but Kip and Diki were able to block DMR's entrance into red armor from low. Nice dodge, nice dodge. So Burn does get the quad, but maybe, like, rockets are raining down on him. SQC have his number. And they might... I like your style. I respect that, Diki. But we have a Burn quad run again. Denied. And I believe that is time for ice cream. So it took a little over 4 minutes for one team to really break out of the stalemate. That's a 10 frag lead, halfway through. Favor of Team Red. We will see what happens with Team Blue. They're on top of the map. They have no armor. Quad gets cancelled, so that's good for them. Diki gets denied, so does Kip, so none of them will... actually, Hammer running away from red. That is Diki's shot. Yeah, there we go. Kip gets the red. I'm going to stick to him. Not that. That. Not that. That. No auto track. So in the time it took me to go up to auto track to see what Kip was doing with his red, he just got hunted down and fragged. And he won't be getting this one either. So switch back. Diki's trying to... Yeah, no. Just do some damage from afar. Hammer will get the red. We are now at +20 for Team Red. That just that's just falling apart now for Team Blue. Quad in 10. Red is up now, and it goes to Hammer. So we've got some pretty armored... Actually, Hammer is screwed, but... Okay, Quad is cancelled. Let's go to the Finns, see what they can do now. Red armor in 2, so that's not going to be for Kip. Maybe Diki is over there. He's at grenade, looking down at red. Red above, red above. He won't be getting it. Not this time. Ah, that pesky floor was in the way. Kip wasn't able to shoot down at, I think Bernkaoch was. Needs to work the map a little more. Ah, pull, he said, offering himself to the nearest shifter. Ah, see what I did. Quad is up. Goes to Bern. So that's one. There is no through floor splash damage. Ballsy push from Kip. Almost worked too. I mean, it was sort of close range, so Bern was going to have a risky time shooting rockets back. Fortunately, the Finn missed his shot. And that's a handful more frags added to the that difference. Let's go back to auto track. .40 frag difference, 2 minutes to go. This looks like this could be over, and it would be a 2-2. No, actually a 3-1. Because I expect, I mean, this is in favor of DM Riders, right? So they will win this. So looks like it's not going to be a 2-2. Out of range, that's fine. Hammer is there. Closer to the quad, getting ready. Hammer is super stacked. Nice damage from Kip. Bern is out of red now, so finish him. Just, yeah, problem is they all met up at red, and Kip got double timed. Well, he got third partied. Here is the new way to say this. He was chasing Bern, and Hammer was gunning him down from behind. There we go. Final minute, 50 frag diff. Not the biggest frag diff we've seen the whole series, but certainly keeps up with the trend. So that quad was, I don't even know what happened to it, but that quad is null and void. Are we going to see... Oh, poor Diki. Just turning his back at a rocket. Is Bern just going to stay alive like this with no one shooting him? I want auto track to do something. Auto track is not going to switch away. That'll be it. So that's a win for DM Riders. And if I've done my math right, that is 3-1 for them.